going on, guys? Welcome back, and today I'm going to be showing you my custom Fantastic Beasts and where to find the minifigures to raise the anticipation for the new Wizarding World theme and the new Harry Potter theme coming out next month. So I did try to make a custom Mr. Graves and Seraphina Pickery, but they didn't turn out looking that good, so we're going to get into these custom figures with Newt Scamander. Now, the only things I changed on Newt from his Dimensions minifigure are the scarf and this suitcase. So the wand is just this brown stick because they didn't make the wand mold, or they hadn't made the new wand molds when the Dimension sets came out. I really did like the face print. I thought it looked like Eddie Redmayne, but I didn't like this face because I never thought Newt looked that angry in the movie, but I like this, or I really love this face. So the scarf I gave him was Jay's scarf from the Ninjago movie minifigure series, and it doesn't have the Hufflepuff colors, or the Hufflepuff colors that, like Newt has a Hufflepuff scarf because of course he's a Hufflepuff, which I believe is yellow and blue or yellow and black, but it's orange, and I think it actually looks really good on him. And then, of course, the other thing I gave him was his suitcase for his Fantastic Beasts, or all of his creatures. And that was the one thing that always kind of disappointed me about the Dimensions minifigure, was the scarf didn't really bother me because at that point they had made a new scarf mold, and he doesn't wear a scarf he doesn't wear his Hufflepuff scarf that much in the movie. But the suitcase really annoyed me because it's an essential part of the video game, the Dimensions video game story pack, and it's also an essential part of the movie. So I don't know why they left out the suitcase. And of course, in the new sets, he will have a new suitcase mold. He and Jacob Kowalski will have a new suitcase mold, which is really cool. But yeah, that's really it for Newt and what I changed on him. Then moving on to Jacob, this figure is really simple. I just gave him President Business's torso and legs from the Lego movie sets, and gave him skin-colored hands because if I kept the yellow hands, that would look weird. So I just switched out his yellow hands for skin-colored. Then for his head, I went with Jack Sparrow's head. Any of the Jack Sparrow heads will do, but I used the one from the Isla de Mortis set, which has this weird skeleton head, so just don't put the skeleton face on the front. But this face I thought looked like him. And the hairpiece I went with was the Steve Trevor hairpiece from the Wonder Woman set. A few different head options are the Will Turner head from the Pirates of the Caribbean sets, which the best part of this head is that it has brown to match up with the hairpiece. But other than that, it just looks too young and it doesn't really look like him. And then another face option is the Tony Stark head, which, to me, when you put this figure together, it just looks like a casual Tony Stark figure and not like Jacob Kowalski. So that's why I went with the Jack Sparrow head, because I thought it made him look different and it looked more like him. So yep, very simple minifigure, but yet again in the movie he does just have a plain gray suit, so he really didn't need to be that crazy detailed of a minifigure. Next up is Queenie, and I gave her this baguette piece because she has the new strudel mold in the minifigure series, and this is based off the version in the minifigure series coming up, and based on the dinner scene from Fantastic Beasts. So I just gave her this baguette because I thought it kind of looked like this could be the bread she was using before she made the strudel, and she just has this plain stick for her wand. I gave her plain dark blue legs, and I gave her the Bard the Bowman torso from the Battle of the Five Armies sets. And this is one of the situations where you have to use your imagination, because the belt and the chainmail and all that is not accurate. But if you just kind of imagine that isn't there, this would look perfect. So yeah, I'm imagining that none of that's there, and if you imagine that none of that's there, it would look perfect. But I think it's the best torso that I had, and I think it works out rather well. The face I used was the Black Widow head from the Age of Ultron and Civil War sets, and I just thought it looked a lot like the actress, and it looked like the character. So that's it for the head. And then for the hairpiece, I used this hairpiece, which LEGO will be using in their minifigure series and in the Fantastic Beasts Newt suitcase set. And it's in an orange color in LEGO's version, but I thought this actually kind of maybe looks even better than LEGO's. I don't know where you can get it, but I used this hairpiece. And yeah, that's really it for Queenie. Next up is Tina, and this is basically a paste and copy of the Dimensions version. The only thing I changed was the hairpiece, in that she has this really awesome hat and hair mold, or hat and hair combination mold, which is really cool for that set. And I just kept the leg, torso print, the wand, the face, everything else is the same. except for the hairpiece, which I gave her this hairpiece so it would kind of look like it's when she's not wearing her hat, which is the Kira hairpiece from the Solo Star Wars story sets. So that is the hairpiece that I used for her. So that is really it for my custom Fantastic Beasts and where to find them minifigures. Be expecting another mock or a Harry Potter mock, another video to kind of raise the anticipation for the new Harry Potter theme. So yeah, this is my custom Fantastic Beasts and where to find them minifigures. You guys let me know what you think of my custom minifigures in the comments. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.